And just vamp for a minute while we figure out. And if you're not seeing anything, here's one tip you can do. You can go ahead and reset the app. Just restart your app, close it out all the way, reopen it. You should see the names of the people who created the show, great people, and then you'll see the app reload, great app. If that doesn't work, see if you need to make an update. And if that doesn't work, well, tonight's not your night. I don't know what to tell you. Is it working? It's working now? We just go, okay, great. Well, listen, I hope it's working for all of you tonight. But regardless, let's win some money. Round one is worth $5,000. Okay, let's load the crystal ball with the first secret item. There it is, stunning. It's magical, it's mystical. What could it be? You guys know it could be anything. Here comes clue number one. Clue number one is, some things never change. 20 seconds on the clock. Starts now. Some things never change. Interesting. Some things never change. Like the rules of this game, really, they don't change that often. And yet somehow some people still think that they deserve to win with a clue guessed on the fifth clue when someone got it on clue one. We saw that post last night was very funny. Time's up. Okay. You got 20 seconds. We got thousands of answers. Some things never change. Mystical Siren 980 said men. Sorry. That is on us. Some of us are really trying. And then someone else, same vein, Jonathan from Ohio said Paul Rudd. Wow, that is a good first clue for Paul Rudd. Let's see what clue number two is and see if Paul Rudd is still Paul Rudd. Clue number two. A standout is not a standout. 20 seconds on the clock. Starts now. A standout is not a standout. Okay, so clue so far, some things never change. A standout is not a standout. You have 10 seconds left. This is puzzle one worth $5,000 on Best Guess Live. Puzzle two worth $10,000 is coming up right after this. 3 seconds left. Time's up. Okay. A standout is not a standout was your second clue. Ginger said Waldo. A standout is not a standout. Okay, that's actually a great answer. Some things never change. Waldo never changes. Standout's not a standout. It shouldn't be. That's the whole point of the game. Good guess. Let's move on to clue number three. Goes to a lot of weddings. Goes to a lot of weddings. 20 seconds on the clock. Starts now. Goes to a lot of weddings. Okay, some things never change. A standout is not a standout. And goes to a lot of weddings. 10 seconds left. Paul Rudd. I think probably he gets invited to a lot of weddings. Paul Rudd weddings. Okay. Time's up for clue number three. 3 out of 5, by the way. You guys have 2 more chances to get your guess in before the end of this first puzzle. Goes to a lot of weddings. Rude Robin 225 said love. Love. Some things never change. Love doesn't change. Tell that to my parents. They divorced when I was 4. Anyway, speaking of 4, clue number 4. Okay, clue number 4. It's a move and a groove in Espanol. It's a move and a groove in Espanol. You have 20 seconds. Okay. Some things never change. A standout is not a standout. Goes to a lot of weddings. It's a move and a groove in Espanol. Okay. 8 seconds left. Almost 80,000 players playing for $5,000 right now. Right after this, $10,000. Time is up. Okay. All right, this is interesting, guys. It's a move and a groove in Espanol. 10,000 people submitted on clue number 4. Let's see. The Herald from Hanahan, South Carolina said socks. It's a move and a groove in Espanol. Socks. Okay, I don't know what socks means when translated from Spanish to English. I could be the idiot here. Odds are yes. Okay. Let's go. One more clue, one final clue for this puzzle number 1 worth $5,000. You could be $5,000 richer. There's no point in not guessing, so get your guesses in. Your final clue of puzzle 1. 90s, one word, one-hit wonder. Ooh, 20 seconds on the clock. Starts now. I like the way that sounds. 90s, one word, one hit wonder. Something's never changed. A standout's not a standout. Goes to a lot of weddings. It's a move and a groove en español. En español, as the Spanish would say. 90s, one word, one hit wonder. 3 seconds left. Time is up. Okay, that was your final clue for this first puzzle. 80,000 people playing for $5,000 right now. 90s, one word, one hit wonder. Someone said snow. Why? Oh. It's a good answer. I'm gonna trust the older people sitting over there. But are they correct? Or is it up to us young bucks? Let's go ahead and find out what's been inside that crystal ball the entire time. Correct answer was the Macarena. Very lackluster applause for the Macarena. You guys get how it works. The Macarena was $5,000. Now the question is, who got it right on what clue and who's going home with the money? Let's take a look at how they fit. We'll start with clue number 5, 90s one word, one hit wonder. It is a one word, one hit wonder from the 90s. We kind of just laid it out there for you. But it was still a tough clue. I'll give you that. Sometimes we got tough clue 5s. 15,291 people guessed. Only 5,374 got it right. Hey, it's still impressive. Still impressive. Okay, second or fourth clue. Your second to last chance to answer it was, it's a move and a groove en español. Well, it's both the name of the dance and the song associated with it. 16,997 people guessed on that one. And 4,372 people got it right, which is pretty good. I'm impressed. Now, if you guys were to win the money, it's a little over $1 each. The question is, did anyone get it right on an earlier clue? Clue number 3 was, goes to a lot of weddings. Well, the Macarena is one of the most frequently played songs at weddings around the world. Macarena. Did anyone get that out of the 22,299 people who guessed? I'll tell you right now, on clue number 3, 6 people got it right. Crazy. Wow, goes to a lot of weddings. Could have been a lot of things. Could have been Paul Rudd. It wasn't. 6 people so far got it right. Now, did anyone get it right on clue number 2 or 1? Clue number 2, this is a tough one. A standout is not a standout. If you stand out by not doing the same moves as everyone else, that's not a good thing. That's not a standout. You're not a standout guy by doing that. You're just standing out. Great clue. Did anyone get it right? Well, 6,394 people tried. 0 people got it right on clue number 2. Which means those 6 people on clue number 3, the only thing that stands between them and a little under $1,000 each is clue number 1. 7,075 people guessed on clue number 1, which was some things never change. Well, you do the same moves over and over and over again. I think the song is just 12 Macarenas in a row. It never changes within the song, and then also the dance, since the 90s, has not changed. A lot of things never change. In this case, some things never change. 7,075 people guessed. Out of all of them, 0 people got it right, which means the 6 people who got it right on clue number 3 are going home with $833.33. Not a bad way to spend a Tuesday. Very well done. 80,000 people in the lobby right now, though, waiting for $10,000, waiting for their chance at puzzle number 2. Until that happens, congrats. Lord Pecan. Hey, that's a big deal to have him here. Carrie Boo. Cool name. And Furious Lamp 850. Some of our best guessers out of the 6. But right now, we could have a whole lot more. It could be you, Ryan. Wow, there's a guy named Ryan out there who just lost his mind. Let's play round number 2. The prize is $10,000. Hey, $10,000 is a lot of money. You guys know how it works. I'm going to give you 5 clues. I'm going to give you 20 seconds per clue, and you're going to give me one best guess. Let us load the crystal ball. Okay, $10,000 in that crystal ball. Do not fumble it. Here is your first clue. Clue number 1, barely exists. 20 seconds on the clock. Starts now. And by the way, I've heard you guys in Reddits and in Discords and on my Twitch. Apparently 20 seconds feels like it barely exists. I know it doesn't feel like a lot of time. Don't blame me. Find the creators of the show easily on IMDb and message them. That is not up to me. Time's up. Barely exists. You know what I also just realized? Sometimes I have good jokes and you guys are just head down thinking of every word in the dictionary. So I hope, for those of you who do get to hear some of them, I hope you enjoy them. But for everybody else, good luck. Barely exists was clue number 1. Entire loot 893 said chip. Okay, a chip, like a potato chip, barely exists. If you open the bag, it feels like that bag was maybe a little overkill most of the time because the thing inside barely exists. It's a good guess. Let's go on to clue number 2. Clue number 2, fun and done. That's clue number 2. Here's 20 seconds. Go. Barely exists, fun and done. I don't know, chip is still holding pretty strong right now. It is fun, and then it's done. Barely exists. Fun and done. These are tough clues. 3 seconds left. Time is up. Fun and done, barely exist. Those are your first 2 clues. Sarah said woolly mammoths. The most fun. If you've never hung out with some woolly mammoths, you guys, let's get those suckers out of that ice. They know how to throw a party. Okay, let's move on to clue number 3. Clue number 3 is, put your hands up. That is clue number 3. 20 seconds on the clock starts now. Barely exists, fun and done, put your hands up. Okay, some of my crew put their hands up. That's good. That's the best part about being talent. Whatever you want, they begrudgingly do. 3 seconds left. Time is up. Clue number 3 was put your hands up. K Breezy 91 said yo-yo. Literally, I think the main thing you do is put your hands down. But I like that you threw in a guess. It could be right. Who knows? And then Thomas said YMCA. Yeah, put your hands up. YMCA, fun, and then it's done. It barely exists. I've been to some YMCAs that feel like they barely exist. Like the gyms, they were tough. But a great place, great place. Okay, let's go to clue number 4. A dozen strikes and you're out. 20 seconds on the clock starts now. A dozen strikes and you're out. Okay, let's look at all the clues. Barely exists, fun and done. Put your hands up. A dozen strikes and you're out. 81,597 people trying their best to get this $10,000. Time is up. Okay, clue number 1 was barely exists, fun and done, put your hands up, and the final one was dozen strikes and you're out. We have one more clue after this, but on this clue, Raven Wolf put Pluto. A dozen strikes and you're out. Pluto. How many planets do we have? Do we have like 9? Okay, 9 with Pluto. Okay, so Raven Wolf, I have no idea how you came to that, but I love it. A dozen strikes and you're out also gave us this good answer, I think, a book of matches. A book of matches. A dozen strikes and you're out, put your hands up. Fun and done, barely exists. Okay, this could be good, but again, if someone already guessed it, there's no point in you guessing it since that turn's done. Your final chance is right now. Clue number 5, it's all staring you in the eye. Here it is. Like noon, but with a moon. Think about it, people. Think about it. I'm rooting for you. 20 seconds. I'm going to give you an extra 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds on the clock starts now. Good luck. Like noon, but with a moon. Okay, that was your final clue. Let's go over all of them. Barely exists. Fun and done. Put your hands up. A dozen strikes and you're out. And your final clue, like noon, but with a moon. Time's up. Like noon, but with a moon was your final clue. Over 11,000 guesses on that. Oh, even more. A lot more came in. Over I think at 20,000 guesses. Okay, great. But did anyone get it right on clue number 5? Did we get it right on clue 4, 3, 2, or 1? First, let's find out what's inside that crystal ball. The correct answer was... Well, it's actually kind of hard to put into a crystal ball because the answer was midnight. Midnight, listen, people. Everyone's saying, well, hey, last night was Bugs Bunny. Yeah, it could be anything inside the crystal ball. Anything. Midnight is one of my favorite answers we've had so far. Let's go over how all the clues fit. Okay, we'll start with clue number 5. Like noon, but with a moon. Well, midnight is tonight, as noon is today. On the clock, it's pointing up, but it's got the moon. You guys get it. Clue number 5. Apparently, a lot of people got it because we got 7,555 people who got it right. A lot of people. Question is, did someone get it right on clue 4? Well, on clue 4, clue number 4 is a dozen strikes and you're out. Well, when the clock strikes 12, the previous day is over and out. Also, apparently on grandfather clocks, it'll strike 12 times. Is that what I've... My peanut gallery. They all know it. Yeah, 12 yeses from the people who read Peanuts growing up. Okay. That's my peanut gallery. Okay. A dozen strikes and you're out. You guys get how it works. 13,346 guesses. 131 people got it right. A dozen strikes and you're out. Gave it. Now, if you're one of those people, pull out your phones. You never know if you got it right. Film yourselves. Could be fun. Could be a fun little evening for yourselves. Let's move on to clue number 3. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Well, at midnight, the 2 hands of the clock are pointing straight up. That's why that one is so great. 22,671 people. Listen, I love the clues. I think the clues are amazing. Sometimes when you don't get it, you get mad for no reason. I just wanted to say that these are good clues. Actually, I really love that one. 22,000 people guessed. Out of the 22,000 people, put your hands up. How about 9 of you put your hands up because 9 of you got it right. Now, those 9 people could have everything if no one got it right on clue 2 or clue 1. Well, clue number 2 was fun and done. Well, at midnight, some people are having a lot of fun when midnight hits, and others, like me, have been asleep for about 4 hours. And we're done. Fun and done. Those are your options at midnight. Okay, 16,941 people guessed on fun and done after only hearing barely exists as the clue before. And out of all those people, 7 of them got it right. Guys, this was such a tough answer, and 7 people got it right. Now, the question is, did anyone get it right on barely exists? Well, barely exists might not be what you're thinking. Midnight is over almost as soon as it started because it's 11:59:59, and then it's midnight for just a split second, and then we're past midnight, okay? That's why it barely exists in time. 4,714 people guessed on clue number 1. Out of those people, and out of all the 43,000 people watching, if you guys want to go complain to me about the answers, go to twitch.tv/HunterMarchShow. We'll chat about it. Barely exists. 0 people got it right. The chances of getting it on 1 barely exists tonight. So everyone, the 7 people who got it right on clue number 2, fun and done, going home with $1,428.57. That's amazing. That's so much money for a Tuesday. And that's it for this episode of Best Guess Live. We're here every weekday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Congratulations again to all the winners. And if you haven't gotten on the winners list yet, come try again tomorrow. All it takes is one best guess. Good night, everybody. Good night. Wow. Fun and done. It doesn't have to be done. Rich, bye-bye.